Most people think success is destroyed by failure, but that's not true. Success is usually destroyed by invisible habits, quiet attitudes that slowly sabotage your life. They don't look dangerous. They look normal. And if you're not careful, these 7 silent killers can quietly steal your future. Let's expose them. Number 1. Indifference. The first killer of success is indifference. It's the attitude that says, whatever happens, happens. No urgency, no passion, no real effort, just drifting through life. But here's the problem. You can drift in life, but you cannot drift to the top. Success always demands intentional effort. The people who build extraordinary lives don't wait to feel motivated. They decide to fully commit to whatever they're doing. Because when you give your best effort to something, one of 2 things happens. Either it opens doors to opportunity, or it shows you that it's time to move in a new direction. But doing nothing? That only leads to one place. Nowhere. And if indifference keeps people stuck, the next killer traps people in an even worse position. Killer number 2, indecision. The second silent killer is indecision. Some people spend their entire lives sitting on the fence. They analyze. They hesitate. They wait for certainty. But certainty almost never comes. And while they keep waiting, life keeps moving. Here's a truth most people don't realize. A wrong decision is usually better than no decision. Why? Because action creates feedback. When you make a decision, you learn faster. You adjust faster. You grow faster. But when you stay stuck in indecision, you stay exactly where you are. Successful people don't always choose perfectly. They simply choose quickly and adapt along the way. Because a life full of progress is simply a life filled with decisions. But even when people finally make a decision, many of them still destroy their own progress. Because of the third killer. Killer number 3, self-doubt. Self-doubt is one of the most destructive forces in the human mind. It's the voice that whispers, "You're not good enough. You're not ready. People like you don't succeed." And the dangerous part? The voice sounds like logic, but in reality, it's fear. When someone constantly doubts themselves, they begin to play small. They lower their goals. They hesitate before opportunities. They avoid challenges that could change their lives. And slowly, their future shrinks. But progress always begins with one powerful shift. Believing that you are capable of more than your past suggests. Confidence doesn't come from certainty. It comes from action repeated over time. And every small victory slowly replaces doubt with belief. But doubt isn't the only mental habit that can destroy your future. There's another one that quietly drains people's energy every single day. Killer number 4, worry. Worry feels productive. It feels like you're solving problems. But in reality, worry is mental quicksand. The more you think about worst-case scenarios, the deeper you sink into stress. And the strange thing is, most of the things people worry about never actually happen. Yet worry still manages to steal your peace, your focus, your creativity, your confidence. Worry doesn't prepare you for the future. It only robs you of the present. The most successful people still face problems, but instead of worrying endlessly, they focus on solving one challenge at a time. Because energy spent on solutions is powerful. Energy spent on worry is wasted. But even people who overcome worry often fall into another trap, one that looks responsible on the surface, but quietly destroys opportunity. Killer number 5, overcaution. Many people believe success comes from playing it safe, but extreme caution can quietly trap you in mediocrity. Because every meaningful opportunity involves risk. Starting a business is risky. Investing money is risky. Changing careers is risky. But here's the truth most people ignore. Doing nothing is also risky. In fact, the biggest risk in life is never trying. Because the cost of missed opportunities often becomes far greater than the cost of failure. Growth requires stepping into the unknown. Not recklessly, but courageously. But even people who take action can still sabotage themselves with the next killer. And this one hides in the way we think. Killer number 6, pessimism. Pessimism is the habit of searching for reasons something won't work. Instead of asking, "How could this succeed?" the pessimistic mind asks, "Why will this fail?" And when you constantly search for problems, you always find them. The mind works like a factory. Every thought you feed it becomes raw material for your future. If your thoughts are filled with negativity, fear, and limitation, those ingredients shape your decisions. And your decisions shape your life. That's why successful people guard their thinking carefully. They feed their minds with ideas that build possibility. Because the quality of your life is deeply connected to the quality of your thoughts. But the last killer might be the most dangerous of all. Because many people practice it every single day without realizing the damage it causes. Killer number 7, complaining. Complaining is one of the fastest ways to destroy your momentum. Every time you complain, you train your brain to focus on what's wrong instead of what's possible. And the more you complain, the more powerless you feel. Because complaining creates the illusion that your problems are someone else's responsibility. But growth begins when you shift from, "Why is this happening to me?" to, "What can I do about it?" 5 minutes of complaining may seem harmless, but repeated every day, it slowly builds a mindset of helplessness. And that mindset quietly erases your future. Success is rarely destroyed by a single mistake. It's destroyed by small mental habits repeated every day. Indifference, indecision, self-doubt, worry, over-caution, pessimism, complaining. 7 silent killers. If you learn to recognize them, you gain the power to eliminate them. And when you remove what sabotages your progress, success finally has room to grow. If you found this insight valuable, subscribe to the channel. Every video here breaks down powerful psychological ideas that can help you make better decisions and build a stronger mindset. Because sometimes, one idea can completely change the direction of your life.